I gotta be honest with you guys. I don't think I've ever aggressively disliked someone this fast.
Go patrol Main Street. Make yourself useful. Come on, guys.
I'm probably lying. I'm sure it's happened before, but it's been a while since I've so immediately disliked an individual in this video we're about to watch. I got my headphones, I got my El Padrino, and I got you guys here with me. I watched like the first 60 to 90 seconds. I was like, nah, I gotta bring this one to the channel. I can't finish this on my own. I don't have the power or the sheer will to do it. I must do it because misery loves company. This is from like a real obscure KSL. I don't even know the channel, but this is like a raw, uncut body cam, you know, no fancy edits. Let's get right into it. Utah City Councilman resigns after video surfaces showing confrontation with the police. Holler at Jesus. Thanks for playing. I already don't like him. Can't even hear him talk.
Why are you here?
He's asking you which car is involved.
Yeah, I want to know why there's 2 officers responding to such a simple thing.
So the first word is just his wife going, Ted, you know, she's like, fuck, he's about to go off and he's going to sound like an idiot. And he does.
Because there can't be.
We pay a lot of money for you guys in the city.
Okay.
And I decide whether the budget's good or not. And so I think you should go patrol Main Street, do your job, and I'll talk to him and I'll deal with this.
Wow.
Okay.
Go patrol Main Street. I'm not dangerous.
I'll talk to him.
Look, guys, we pay so much money for this.
Okay.
Hey, look, I decide.
Why don't you just hang out for a second?
Go patrol Main Street.
We'll
Make
see.
yourself useful. Come on, guys.
Wow.
Go patrol Main Street. Make yourself useful. Let's not waste taxpayer dollars.
Condescending much, Ted? Jesus. The level of entitlement it takes to act and behave like this, even knowing logically that it's going to make your situation more difficult, is generally staggering. Like in your head, you know, like if I talk to them like this, it's going to make my life harder, but I'm just so egocentric and such an entitled piece of shit, I'm going to act like it anyways because nothing can happen to me because I'm Ted, the fucking Utah City Councilman.
So, tell me what's going on.
Come down here. I've got a family event going on.
Okay, that's fair.
But you do, Ted.
I want to know why you're even here.
Now your whole family knows you're a dick.
Because
They
I
already
am
knew. They already
obligated
knew that.
to invest.
tell me
There's
why
a
you're
car that's wrecked down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, there is.
you have already talked to the guy and said that your son had run into his car.
Yeah. And I gave him my insurance.
Yeah,
and
so?
I gave him everything. And we already called and made an insurance report. State Farm's handling everything.
Okay, and it's also over $1,500. So I need to
It's going to be his car's totaled. Yeah. So he called you. That's what you. Yeah. That's all you needed to say. Hey.
Yes, he called me.
Yeah. See, this is the problem, and your guys' lack of training blows my mind.
Okay.
It blows my mind. Hey, Ted, I'm here. There was an accident. The person whose
Will
car
you please
owned.
not step up on me?
No, I'm telling.
I'm asking
No,
you
no,
not to.
no. I'm telling you how you're supposed to do your job because you obviously don't know.
Damn, Ted! This is just a classic case of a dude who probably had a bit of a silver spoon in his mouth and unfortunately just didn't get punched in the face enough growing up. Clearly needs a good one. He has to respond to the call. Your son blasted into a fucking neighbor's car down the street, totaled it. Yeah, you called insurance. You didn't call the cops. Your neighbor wanted to call the cops for good reason. Your son totaled his car. And they're obligated to come out to respond to the call, and you're being an absolute, I almost said a bad word there, I can't really say on the internet, and you're being an absolute rat fuck, Ted. I tell you what, these body cams are the best thing to ever happen because like just an individual like this looks like your normal upper middle class, you know, probably coaches his son's baseball team, got a couple of kids, he's fucking well respected in his community because he's a councilman. Everyone probably talks shit about him behind his back because clearly in just normal interactions, he sucks. But body cams really are changing the game for people like this because you can no longer get away with acting like a shriveled up nutsack without dealing with the repercussions of going viral. If there's a body cam around, you should know that there's body cams going, Ted, and this is going to go, you know, the fact that you don't have the wherewithal to know that and to at least reel it in, not for the sake of doing the humane thing and treating the cops with respect because they're just doing their job, but for the fact that you should know that this is going to get out and people are going to see it, but you can't even control yourself, Ted? You can't even control yourself knowing that the body cam's rolling, Ted? The fuck are you doing, Ted? You idiot. Sorry, let's give him a chance to redeem himself.
Look, listen. Hey, Ted, the person that your son
dialoguing
earlier has asked that I make a police report. I'm here to do that. Instead, you show up like you're an FBI agent doing some big secret thing. Like, who trained you? I want to know who trained you.
Can I get your son's name?
How old are you?
Can I get your son's name?
How old are you?
Okay.
How long have you been?
How long have you been
going to
impede an investigation?
No, are you going? Do you have a warrant to be here?
I'm on public property right now.
I'll cooperate with you, but you
I'm trying to.
No. You guys have got to learn how to do your job right. We are botching so many things in the city because of you guys, and you know that. You're aware of everything, and I'm aware of everything.
Can I get your son's name?
You can step onto my property, and I will talk to you if you will be reasonable. Let's start the conversation over.
Dude, the cop has had the chance to say like 8 words. In fact, I gotta give this man credit. He's being so patient. If I had to deal with this fucking
What'd you fucking say?
Don't say it, Leon. Don't say it. If I had to deal with Ted, I would have snapped his neck already. Probably. No, I would have already pulled up. I would have wedgied him and pulled up his briefs right up over his head. I would have bullied him like a little middle school pussy like he is, because it's just, oh my God, unbearable.
Let's do it.
Please.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Ted Stokes.
I am here because there was a complaint about your vehicle or your son.
Can't believe the officer's playing along.
And the vehicle looks like it's totaled.
And the person who made the complaint was the person who owned the car?
Yes.
Okay, cool. We already talked to him. I'm happy to help you out.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we need your
son's name.
2 responding officers.
Yes.
For a non-moving vehicle incident.
Yes. What's your son's date? His driver's license?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know why he's so fucked up over 2 officers responding. Like, what? Oh, no, maybe he's just really pissed off at his son for smashing into a parked car. Well, you know, rightfully so. And instead of backhanding his son, he's somehow holding that in and just taking it out on the officers instead. Which would be probably the better choice than taking it out on your son. But on a side note, look at this it's a beautiful ass house, dude. How much are they paying these city councilmen in Utah? Gee, well, on the other hand, it is Utah, so you can probably get a mansion like this for what you would pay for a fucking 1,500 square foot, 2-bedroom, 1-bath in New England where I live. God bless him. He's probably Mormon too, isn't he? Fucking classic Utah.
Or I guess it's your insurance information.
Yes.
Does the car belong to you?
Yes.
Okay.
I stayed there for half an hour. I waited for them to get home.
Okay.
Proud of you, Ted.
I gave them their information. I don't have a problem with you being here. I have a problem with the approach. 2 responding officers.
Yes.
To this, and we probably have another accident on Main Street right now.
So it's this one right here.
Why is he so fucked up over there being 2 cops? Yeah, dude. You live in the suburbs of Utah, there's probably not a whole lot going on in the middle of the day. Oh no, another Mormon is walking door to door again. Gotta respond to that call. Another Latter-day Saint is harassing people downtown at the mini-mart.
I can't believe that you guys are wasting. I can't believe you have him sitting there wasting tax dollars. Give me one good reason why he's there. Wasting tax dollars. I love that you want me to answer your questions, but you won't answer mine. He doesn't dispute fault. Like, it's his fault.
No shit. He had a parked car. So he took... Oh, there's a little damage on the front. That's crazy. How do you... Sidebar, but how do you just blast headfirst into a parked car? I mean, young driver, give him the benefit of the doubt, still learning the ropes a little bit, but clearly, I'll tell you how. Right here. We're doing this. We're doing this while we're driving. And whoops-a-daisy, I just totaled my neighbor's car. See it all the time. Glad it was a car, not a person. You know what I'm saying? Shit's getting out of control out there on the streets. Like I said,
Okay. So
this body cam, raw and uncut. Just like an uncircumcised wiener.
is your son okay?
Yeah, he might have broke his neck. Hey, Justin, Ted Stokes. Hey, I've got 2 police officers at my house. This is the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen.
Is it really?
Tucker hit a non-moving car on a road.
Ted, the most unbelievable thing you've seen in your whole life, Ted? The most unbelievable thing you've ever seen, Ted? Boy, that sounds a little bit hyperbolic, Ted. I'm being led to believe that maybe you're hamming it up just a little bit for Tucker here. Let's see what Tucker has to say.
We gave the insurance.
Cash, Bravo
we
12.
gave the
Can I get
insurance
a
to the guy.
1027 by number?
Everything was good. I think he called to make a report just to make it fine.
There you
2
go.
officers show up at my house, walk up to my front door.
247
like
118
investigation.
417.
Don't tell me anything other than we're here to do an investigation. And the other officer's still sitting here as backup. Like, this is, Justin, I'm sorry, but.
Sorry,
like,
1090.
This can't happen, man. Like, this other officer needs to leave and stop making this. Needs to go.
Yes, correct.
I'm fine to give a report to this. But he wouldn't even tell me. It wasn't like, hey, Ted, we're here. It's Officer Hansen. I'm blown away by this. Justin, I promise you, I will do everything in my power as a city council member to make sure these guys are defunded. There will be 5 police officers in this town because this is unbelievable that I have
What a fucking tool! Oh my God! Somebody slapped the fucking spit out of this dude's mouth immediately! Ah! Continue, Ted.
This guy needs a backup officer to make sure I don't hurt him at my house for my son hitting a car non-moving. I waited a half an hour at the guy's house to give him his insurance policy. I'm fine with him making a police report. I'm blown away by the fact that right in the middle of my Sunday dinner, my daughter's birthday party, with 5 other cars here for guests. I've got 40 people at my house for a birthday party, and
So
I've got 2 officers at my house. And this guy's. Can
I talk to your son?
Who's the other officer?
Macomb.
Macomb.
Copy,
I've got
thanks.
Hansen and Macomb. This is unbelievable. Like, get on Main Street, the other officer, and go patrol. Instead, they're making sure City Councilman Stokes doesn't do something. Like, I don't know if this is retaliatory or what, because I didn't vote. Like, it better not be. I'm telling you, Justin.
How did you vote, Ted Stokes, city councilman? I could take a guess. Before we finish, the title gives it away that Ted Stokes actually resigned as councilman after this video showed up because, unsurprisingly, when this came out to the public, I'm sure everybody in the town that he's the councilman and were like, hey, let's take a look. And they saw it and were like, wow, this is the fucking moron making budget and spending decisions for a town. Now, get him out of there. So the fact that he, like, what other important decisions is he making that he doesn't have the foresight to understand second order effects of things, right? Like, you think you're in the right here, Ted? The way you're behaving right now, you don't think that's going to come across as you being a little bitch? You don't have the fucking foresight to realize that? That's pathetic, bro. I don't need you in charge of anything in my town. I'll tell you that right now.
This is over. This is the last straw. I've got two officers out in front of my house. With 40 people in my house
Justin, this is the last straw. Justin, this is Councilman Ted Stokes. Yeah. No, 2 officers showed up at my 2. Cause what is Councilman Stokes gonna hurt an officer? This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in the world in my life, Justin. Who is Justin, like his lawyer? Probably. It's probably the dude he fucks when his wife's not around, if I had to guess.
He couldn't even tell me why he was here other than he was to investigate a car accident that he acted like we had done a hit and run for. Like that's how he approached me. He didn't say, hey, Ted, guess what? Like, some guy wants to make a report. We're here to do it. We understand you gave him your insurance.
He's doing the creation of his preferred dialogue to his friend now. Not only to the officer, he's now doing the recreation of the scene of how he wished it would go to his friend. Jesus Christ, Ted.
Information. Thanks for doing that, but we're obligated.
You should write screenplays.
You should have seen this guy approach.
You should write Facebook videos for Darman.
Blown away by this. I don't know what to say, Justin, but this is the last straw. I know how to express my complaints, but this is it. This is the last straw.
Who says that, dude? Who says that seriously?
They're both here because he's afraid I'm going to jump him.
Is he?
I approached him to talk to me. He says, you need to back up off of me. Back up off of me. I'm like, I'm standing here talking to you with a Sharpie in my hand. You think I'm going to hurt you? These guys are so untrained, Justin. It blows my mind. I am done. Like, I don't know if there's a way to amend the budget now, but I want to amend it, and I'm going to call the other council members tonight. I'm going to tell them exactly what happened, and we are amending it. Like, we are going to 5 officers. This is it. We need 2 officers on duty in the morning. We need 2 officers on duty in the afternoon. We need 1 officer on duty at night. This is the most unbelievable thing I have ever seen.
Wow. A little out of touch with reality, Ted. This officer has
Tell me when you can talk in the morning. Go enjoy your Sabbath.
the
I need to talk to you
patience
first thing in the morning.
of a saint.
This is unbelievable. All right, well, let's talk about it in the morning. I'm sorry, Justin. Like, I know, like, Justin, this is culminating. Like, I've got other stories I could tell you last week. An officer pulled someone over, in front of just in front of the intersection of Spring Creek Fitness, or what's it called, Summit Creek Fitness. The guy pulled over like right past the intersection. The guy was an idiot, right? He pulled over like 5 feet past the intersection. So our officer parked right in the middle of the intersection, and no one could make a left-hand turn or a right-hand turn or go straight through a main street intersection for like 30 minutes while this guy did his stop. What would you have done, Justin, if you were the officer in that situation? Tell me what you would have done. You would have got out of the car, you would have gone up and said, hey, can you pull 20 feet forward so I can pull in behind you? But no, the officer parked smack dab in the middle of the intersection and sat there and did his 20-minute stop. And I have pictures of it. I have videos. Like, Justin, we cannot fund this because it's not worth our money. These guys have no idea what they're doing.
Here's an idea. Maybe you should increase the funding so they can get better training if that's what you're really worried about. Or you could just take the officers down to 0 so that when eventually something bad happens, you need them. Sorry, Ted, you're out of luck, right? People like this, they live in a bubble.
Their trucks pulled up right
outside of reality.
To handle this issue.
Lives in a fucking
I am
upper middle class suburban bubble.
Straw. It is the last straw. I am done with these guys.
Done.
I'm embarrassed.
I am too.
Flat out embarrassed. I get a ticket 3 weeks ago.
Oh, buddy, I got a little news flash for you. At the time when you're saying that, it's very serendipitous watching this because, after the fact, because in that moment he didn't, I think, have any clue how embarrassed he was going to be. Or I don't think he even knew what embarrassment was until this video came out, and now
We're rolling through a stop sign at 7 a.m.
Now maybe this will bring him out of his bubble a little bit.
Sorry, I had to do it. Turns out, I find out him and the chief are giving each other high fives the next Monday. Justin, I've got 3 officers in the force who tell me everything. I know everything that's going on. Like, I am done with this.
Dude just gave up the moles. You got moles fucking chatting shit to the city councilman. You're just gonna give that up to the body cam, dude? Now they're gonna have to go back, figure out who it is. This guy is just he's unprecedented levels of moronic. Love this phone call, by the way.
I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. There's changes have to happen, or there's gonna be problems. Thanks. Bye.
Is there?
Okay. So does your son need medical attention?
No, I think he was bleeding his nose pretty bad. We handled it, but we're competent parents. If he needed medical attention, we would take care of it.
But you think he might have broke it?
I don't know. We're gonna go check it out tomorrow and see. Like, we would handle that, right? Tell me why you think I couldn't handle my son's medical attention.
I think you can.
I'll give you a couple of reasons, and it's the first 11 minutes and 50 seconds of this video. I'm worried about your son's future, to be honest.
Isn't that my?
Right.
Isn't that my? It's not a right. It's my legal obligation.
But it's your right to be able to.
It's my right
choose
and my
whether
legal
he's
obligation. So yeah.
Okay. Can I talk to him?
What do you need to talk to him for?
Just to find out what
I can tell you everything that happened. He had he had stake youth council. He's on a youth council for the church.
Okay.
He pulled out of the stake center. They
Mormons,
gave him
I knew
muffins. Chocolate muffins. You can see him on the front seat. They spilled. He set the muffin on the seat, and he was going to eat it when he got home because he's fasting, and we were going to eat dinner at 5. And he set it down, and the muffin fell down onto the carpet. You can see where the frosting got on the carpet. He bent down to pick it up, which he shouldn't have done, and he set it back up on the seat. When he looked up, he'd kind of veered off.
I get it.
This guy.
Yeah. I have a sister that years and years ago did almost the exact same thing. Bend over, grab the steering wheel, went across the road. Luckily, he went this way instead of into oncoming traffic.
I'm super grateful. Though no one was in the car. He's okay. He has a bloody nose. We'll look at it tomorrow and make sure it's not broken.
Okay. Do you know if he was wearing his seatbelt?
He was.
Do you know how fast he was going?
I don't think. I asked him. He said, Dad, I pulled out of the thing, and I had let off the gas because I'm going downhill anyways. He turns left at that intersection. The car got pushed about 15 feet, 10 to 15 feet. He turns left right there, so he wouldn't be going too fast because he knows he's turning left right there. He should have turned left, but he bent over to get the muffin and hit it.
Fucking hate when a muffin causes an accident like that.
At this point, I just need to fill out the The witness or not the witness statement, but the accident exchange form. I mean, that way both of you have the exact same information.
Sure.
So that you can contact your insurance company.
I already did.
He can
already made the
contact
report.
his.
I gave him our insurance. I hope he did too.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with you making a report. It's 2 officers and it's the approach. Blows my mind, man.
Okay.
Can we just?
I don't feel like I.
Yeah, no, you
did
need to.
anything.
You need to handle that better. You need to say, hey, I heard your son was in an accident. Someone asked me to come make a report, and I would say, oh, was it the guy who got hit? Instead, you come up to me like you're doing an FBI and get
I'm
investigation.
not getting into that
No,
because I tried
Officer
to be
Hanson,
friendly.
You need to.
I tried to be
You gotta
friendly
be
the
better.
entire time.
No.
I tried to be friendly with you the entire time.
Why are
I
there
tried
2
to
officers
strike
here?
up a conversation.
Why are there 2 officers here?
Because there's a vehicle.
Justin's blown away.
There is a vehicle that
No.
didn't
Yeah,
say.
and that's what you said
But
too.
I'm
I
not-
forgot about
I'm
that.
not saying-
I forgot. You
I'm
said,
not-
hey, there's a vehicle that's been.
I can see Justin on the other side of the phone like, oh my God, Ted, that's crazy. I'm blown away. They did what? Sitting there jerking his prick like, okay, buddy. All right. Okay. Fucking hangs up the phone. What a pompous prick. Justin's not actually blown away, I promise you. Justin thinks you're an idiot.
That's been totaled on a roadside, as if we hit and run it. That's how you approached me.
Until I get here, I don't know the full circumstance. I don't.
The person who called
Okay.
didn't say that
I'm
we
going to start
saved-
working
No.
on paperwork so that I don't waste more time.
Let's finish
So,
this.
no.
Hey, Officer Hanson,
Okay.
let's finish this conversation. Hey,
Okay.
let's finish this.
Guys
No,
are
you said you
relentless.
didn't
I'm
know.
gonna do paperwork.
Hey, stop. Just
I'm
listen to me.
gonna do the
You're
paperwork.
walking away from a conversation that you know you. Look, hey.
Okay.
You said, listen. You said I didn't know the whole situation. What report did you receive?
I feel so fucking bad for this dude's wife, honestly. My guess is he's unbelievably controlling and manipulative to make sure, like, the way he was going through and like recreating every single conversation to try and be like, this is how it should have gone. Like, God bless his wife, dude. I don't know how they do it in the Church of the Latter-day Saints. She's probably just like subservient and like has to fucking keep her mouth shut or whatever, but like, good God, man. Insufferable. Fucking insufferable.
What do you mean?
What were the words that the dispatch person told you?
It's all on.
Look at that
written
face.
record.
So no, you tell me.
It's
Just-
all on. I'm going to do.
Why
my
won't you just
paperwork.
tell me? This is what I hate about you guys. The lack
Okay.
of transparency.
Okay.
Lack of transparency. All the bull crap. Like, it's done. Like, I'm sorry.
He won't even say bullshit. It's bull crap. It's like, you're not allowed to swear in the Church of LTS or LDS, but you can be an absolute insufferable pompous cocksucker. But as long as you don't say bullshit, you say bull crap instead, thank you, Jesus, you're going straight to heaven. How about you learn how to not be a fucking... And I hate that we have to censor that word because YouTube doesn't like it. My editor will censor it, but you get the picture.
You guys dug your own grave.
Okay.
It's unbelievable. Hey, Justin wants that other officer on Main Street.
All
Okay.
that other bull crap.
Okay.
Oh yeah, remember that whole thing I told... Guys, remember how I told you this was raw and uncut? I know we got a little spoiled on this channel by Midwest Safety with all the fancy edits and cutting out all the slack. Well, guess what? I checked beforehand. That was the first time I watched this whole thing through, but we got about 12 to 15 minutes of this guy just sitting in his cruiser making the report. So we're going to sit and watch the whole thing. Eyes wide, motherfuckers! Locking, bitch! No, I'm just kidding. We'll skip it. I'll show you what we're going to miss, though. Enhance. Enhance. We're forwarding. We're forwarding. All right, you know what? I'll just scrub it. I'll just scrub it with the... I think I broke my internet. Here we go. Here we go. Nope. Don't need closed captioning there. Finishing the report. And here we go. One more exchange with Ted. City Councilman Ted.
Okay. You got a second?
Ted's got all the time in the world.
You're good. Come on up.
I'm okay, man. Thank you, though. So this is the accident exchange form. It has the case number. It also has both of your insurance information that's on there. Some of it looks like I haven't put it in, but it's redacted.
I understand.
So that
I don't need his. Yeah. We're good.
So what you'll need to do, it sounds like you've already done it, contact your insurance company. That's what they'd be looking for.
Cool.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. Do you want to fill out a witness statement or anything, or does your son?
No, we're good. It's his fault.
Okay.
We didn't. That's why we waited for 30 minutes for them to get home. That's why we
Appreciate
gave
that.
it to him. That's why we took care of it. I expected that someone might show up to make a police report because sometimes the insurances want that. I just expected it. I didn't expect 2 officers. I didn't expect that approach.
Yeah, I had
Okay,
a
Ted.
second officer follow me up here.
It's unfortunate.
And so,
Is
anyway,
it?
have a better day. See ya.
Never seen someone so fucked up over the most menial thing of all time. Could not believe there was 2 officers. I mean, Ted's life is ruined. Most ridiculous thing he's ever seen from the horse's mouth. This officer, man, what a guy. Didn't lose his cool for a second. It's like dealing with a 3-year-old tantrum over nothing. Does it just end? Probably just ends. You can watch him drive away. Ah, look at that. Just 0 editing. Love it. Love a good raw body cam. I like to raw dog a body cam once in a while. We don't get to raw dog them often on this channel because we're always using the fancy edited ones. That was emotionally taxing for me. It's very infrequent. You know, like we watch a lot of drunk bitches and like people screaming like goats and doing stupid shit, and you're just like, oh, annoying drunk person. But that was like a real visceral disdain I felt for Ted there. And it's hard to kind of encapsulate why, but it's like this is just a little window into who he is as a person, it feels like, you know? And, you know, I'm sure he's good at some things. Maybe he's a good father, and I don't know, he's probably good, helps his church community, but he's not a councilman anymore, I'll tell you that. Sorry, Ted. I've never disliked someone so intensely, so quickly. I think this got the most upvotes because that's a pretty universal feeling. When you're about 90 seconds into this video, you're just like, holy shit, this guy blows. 28,700 comments. I think they all probably felt the same way. This is how people act when they've gotten away with crap their whole life. This guy is a legend in his own mind. Yeah, he's also had it up to here, and this is the last straw for Ted, all right? You can't just approach a legend with 2 responding officers. What, is he gonna attack them? It's ridiculous, Justin. Justin, I'll tell you, this is the last straw, Justin. 2 officers showed up at my house. 2! Not 1, 2! He could be down at Main Street doing Main Street things. Idiot. This is why every single cop should have a body camera. I've said this a million times on this channel. Like, the whole body camera mandate came from Democratic policies after 2020, like George Floyd was like, oh, because we need to make sure cops are doing. And all it showed people, all it showed us is that cops deal with a lot of fucking idiots and deal with a lot of bullshit all the time. And 99% of body cams are just me being like, wow, this officer has a lot of patience, and I'm so glad I don't have his job. It's kind of how it's gone. It's like, you know what? Glad we have him. Textbook narcissist, his poor wife. Great work staying as calm as you did, officer. Agree. That was my thought too. Like, you look at this dude's behavior and I'm like, imagine being fucking married to that man. That woman must have 0 level of self-worth, if I had to guess. I'm speculating, and I don't like to do that all the time. But boy, oh boy, good luck to her. Well, just a quick lesson here tonight for you guys of how not to act if you enjoy your municipal city councilman job. And I gotta be honest, I'm impressed that, I mean, there was enough pushback from his community where he was forced to step down. And I'm glad. I mean, you know, you're allowed to act and say what you want, but you're also gonna FAFO, and actions have consequences. And unfortunately for Ted, those consequences were, I mean, when you're a city councilman, is that like your main job, or do you have like another job and you're just like on the board? I don't really know how politics work at the town level of a state like Utah, but I don't want him in charge of any budgets or anything. In fact, I think he should just be sat down in a chair by a mediator and just have him sit down, calmly, gently approach him, say, Ted, because of your recent actions, we just need to teach you a lesson, and I want you to think long and deep about what I'm about to say, and then you don't say anything, and you just lick your 2 fingers, slap him right in the fucking face, and as he winces in pain, whoa, what are you saying? Shut up. Shut the fuck up, Ted. Shut up. Learn to shut the fuck up. And then you leave, and that's the lesson. That should be the lesson. And that's embarrassing for Ted, obviously, and for his family and his kids. Like, that's super embarrassing, but some people need to be taught that lesson, and Ted's definitely one of those. I don't like talking about other grown men that way. It's uncomfortable. We're probably like close to the same age. Ted looks a little bit older than me, maybe late 40s. Son's definitely a little bit older. But you can't be like, I'm a nice dude. I'm a generally very nice dude. I'm pretty well adjusted. I see behavior like that. Ted needs an intervention. Lost his job, but just a little quick one. No words after either. Ted, shut the fuck up. Stop talking. Need to learn when to shut up. Oh man, good times. Little Al Padrino. Little good one for the boys and the girls. Thanks for joining me. As always, I appreciate your time. And it's always good to watch things that make us feel better about ourselves and our lives, isn't it? Doesn't it feel good? Yeah, wow, anything that's not on dark mode absolutely blows my face out. It's crazy. We'll see you soon. You guys are goated. Appreciate you. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. Make sure to hip thrust that motherfucking like button before you leave. Yank!